Had a day he'd like to forget against the Bucs this past weekend, throwing 3 interceptions and losing 2 fumbles in the loss. Chicago's offense has struggled all season regardless of whether Fields or Andy Dalton is at QB. And now some Bears fans are wondering if the early playing time is actually hindering the rookie's development. So Shannon, is playing as a rookie helping or hurting Justin Fields in this situation?
I don't see us helping. I don't know why the Bears fan, because you've been clamoring for this the whole while. We want Justin Fields. We want Justin Fields. Everybody, we want Justin Fields. Now you're going to criticize Matt Nagy. Why is Matt Nagy? You're criticizing when Matt Nagy said he was, we have a process in which we want to go through to make Justin Fields ready. Oh, Matt Nagy. Now Matt Nagy's playing it. Matt Nagy. First of all, Ryan Pace, you realize he don't have any protection. You realize he doesn't have weapons. The last thing that you want to do is put a rookie quarterback and have him get beat to hell and have it wreck his confidence. So what? Oh, it's going to help him in the long run. What? How to take punishment? I mean, you look, Skip, the guy, he leads the league in being fat, and he didn't play the first 2 games. And he's turning the ball over. I don't get how this happened. I get, you want the guy to play, but you got to give him weapons and you got to give him something to work with, which he does not have. And he wasn't. I saw in the preseason that he wasn't ready to play. I fought all the fans and I fought these analysts that says play the guy because, well, this guy did it and that guy. No, you base your situation on the situation you have. You can't look at, well, Peyton Manning did it. But Tom Brady didn't. Patrick Mahomes didn't. So for every guy that you said did do it, Dan Marino didn't start from day one. So stop doing this. Look, there's enough blame to go around. Ryan Pace has not done a good job of putting this team together. When you take a quarterback, Skip, you better protect him. You better protect him and you better give him weapons. The things Justin Herbert has, weapons. The things Joe Burrow has, weapons. The things Patrick Mahomes has, weapons. That's what you have. He has none of that. He doesn't have an offensive line to protect him, and you want him to go out there. But this is going to help him in the long run. Help him do what? Hell, he ain't going to be around long enough to be in the long run.
Yet, if memory serves, you signed off on him starting when he started. Like you said, it's okay.
He didn't have no choice because Andy Dalton got hurt.
Okay.
I just knew he wasn't ready to play after watching him in the preseason. I've watched football enough. I've played football long enough. And I know when I believe a guy was ready to play. And I didn't believe he was ready to play.
Okay. I hear everything you just said. But my rule of thumb is when you draft a quarterback this high, I just throw him into the fire. I watched Troy Aikman get thrown into the fire his first year. He was splitting starts with Steve Walsh.
Steve Walsh. He took it in the supplemental draft.
Yes.
That shows you what they thought of him.
2 number 1 picks.
Thank you.
Crazy. But the point was, it was pretty crazy. But Troy took a beating, and there was a Philly went in there with Buddy Ryan. What was he?
They sacked him 10 times.
It was more. It was 12.
It might have been.
Yeah, it was a lot. But the point was, he lived to tell. Peyton led the league in interceptions, and he lived to tell because he was that good. I'm not sure Justin Fields is that good. I liked him, but I didn't love him out of Ohio State.
Look, first of all, I would never say because Peyton Manning did something, someone else can follow that line of thinking.
No, I got it. But I'm all about throwing them into the fire and letting them figure it out if they're capable of. I don't want to see him get hurt. And what's disturbing the most is he doesn't have good blindside radar at all. He doesn't sense.
He don't have spidey senses yet.
No, he doesn't have any spidey senses because he's just standing there getting rocked.
Right.
And those are the kind of shots that will shorten your career.
Well, you saw the one in preseason.
Oh, it was horrendous.
Skip, you can't take many shots like that.
It was a preseason game. It was like he lost his helmet and you felt like he almost lost his head.
Right. And the thing, Skip, the thing is there has to be a clock. When you go off 1,001, 1,002, Skip, if you haven't got the ball, you got to move. It's like he's getting all the way to 1,005 and he hasn't even moved. This is not 7-on-7.
No.
This is the actual game. This is a team setting. Because, Skip, normally after like 3 seconds, the coach will blow the whistle.
Yeah.
But in this situation, Skip, I don't see the good that's coming out of him.
Okay, well, 2 good things did happen in his starts. They did beat the Lions at home. I know it's just the Lions.
Everybody beat the Lions.
Okay, but they beat them 24-14 with Justin playing the whole game at quarterback. And then they happened to catch the Raiders at the perfect time because the Gruden bombshell had dropped that week.
Right.
And the Raiders did not want to play for John Gruden that Sunday. But with Justin Fields at quarterback, they won 20-9 at Raiders. That did him good. That's like, I felt how it felt to win an NFL game.
Think about it, Skip. Justin Herbert was not going to start. Tyrod Taylor started the first game, and he hadn't punctured his lung.
No.
He was going to start some more. It's okay for you to draft a quarterback and not have him play right away if he's not ready to play. Stop thinking because he's a high draft pick, oh, he's ready to play. Okay. They did that same thing with David Carr. It'll be good for him. How'd that work out for him, Skip?
But he just got punished to the point that it ended his career.
Skip, he got sacked. He sacked 22 times with another 9 games to go.
I got it. Well,
guys,
I think some good has come from it.
Some good.
For the defense, their numbers are looking a lot better after they play the Bears.
I want to talk about from the rookie to the veteran. Did Tom Brady just break the bank to get his 600th touchdown ball back? That is next. Without Devontae here.
Well, Skip, I wasn't picking the Packers even if they had Devontae.
Wow.
But there's a small chance. It's football. On any given Sunday, well, this happened to be a Thursday, anything can happen. But I'm not trusting the Packers defense to hold up against Arizona because I saw what Taylor Heineke ran for almost 100 yards. What the hell you think they're going to do with Kyler Murray? And he has D-Hop, he has A.J. Green, he has Rondale Moore, he has Christian Kirk, he has Zach Ertz. Look at that offense. They can run the football with Edmonds and Connor. And no. Devontae Adams has more yards than the other guys combined. That's it. He either throws it to Devontae or he throws it out of bounds. And I'm supposed to pick them on a short week which you got to travel and go be the undefeated team. Sure, it can happen, but I'm not putting any of my money on it that it's going to happen. I got the cards. They get Chandler Jones back. J.J. Watt is starting to pick it up a little bit. Nah, Skip. Yeah, can they? Sure. But Devontae is where it's they have Lazard and Randall Cobb and Tunyon. Tunyon, Skip. He said his name is Tunyon, so let's call him Tunyon. Skip, but no. They're 20th in rushing, only had 57 yards last week against Washington. Now, I don't like Green Bay chances, even though they have Aaron Rodgers, and we know what he represents. I do not like them in this spot on a short week, given that and without their second best player on the team.
So this begs a big question here.
Yeah.
The line just moved 2.5 points.
Exactly.
Because of a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Who plays for a quarterback that you say is transcendent, is the greatest thrower of the football ever, says the Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe. Well, which comes first, the chicken or the egg? Because it feels like the egg is coming first because the egg is actually the wide receiver, Devontae Adams, who is actually making Aaron.
I wouldn't go that far, Skip, but I would say this. There are not very many non-quarterbacks that's more important than Devontae. So you look at a Derrick Henry, a non-quarterback that's the offense is centric around, or you look at Devontae. Aaron Rodgers, the targets that he gives this young man, he had already over almost 800 yards receiving. So he's so heavily involved.
He's actually second in targets to Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
Who Stafford just leans on like, I'm going to throw it to Cooper Kupp.
I think they try to give Cooper Kupp 2,000 yards.
I know, but I don't think defensive coordinators think Cooper Kupp's going to kill me today.
Yeah, but he does.
But he does.
Yeah.
But with Devontae, if I'm trying to defend Devontae, I'm like, I can't.
Right.
He's too big. He's too powerful. He plays with this supreme athletic arrogance where you just know you can put 3 on him and he's just going to get open and catch it.
But Skip, the thing about Stafford, he will throw the ball to Woods. He will throw the ball to Jefferson.
And they are lethal.
Yeah, he will throw it to Higbee.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is basically looking for Devontae or he's throwing it out of bounds.
Almost every time.
Yes.
If he can't find him, he might flip it to the other Aaron coming out of the backfield, right?
Yes.
Okay, and he wanted, he campaigned to get Randall Cobb back, and look at his catches. They're way down the line. Like he's almost an afterthought in this offense so far. Maybe that'll change. Now, they do get Valdez-Scantling back, who is their deeper threat because he can fly deep. Once he gets unwound, he's a long strider, deep threat.
But he's one of their top targets, and he's been out for a minute.
Yep, he has.
So Aaron, but basically Aaron got favorite guy like, okay, Devontae, Scantling, all right, I guess I better throw it out of bounds and dump it down to the running back.
So the essence of this came with 37 seconds left. We're going back 4 games to the one at San Francisco. 37 seconds left. And I'm thinking, surely you guys can stop this.
Right.
Because Brady did it with, what, a minute and what was it?
A minute 20? Oh, you talking about against the Cowboys?
Yeah, against 124.
Yeah.
But this was 37 seconds left. If we could see these two throws, here's the first down throw from the 25. He just says, oh, there he is. I'll just throw it to him, and he'll go up and snatch it. And now you're back in business, but this comes to 3rd and 10. Now this gets to, here's the same throw again. I'll just throw it up there. Wow. 49ers everywhere, but 17 snatches it. Now it's from the 50 on 3rd and 10. And he just wings. And I'm saying, how could you not cover him on 3rd and 10?
I'm just trying to figure out what a DB is.
I don't even know what he just opened.
Yeah.
Thank you, I got this. And now guess what? We're in field goal range.
Yeah.
And it took a 51-yarder by Mason Crossbar. Bang, he did it again. He's had his moments, good and bad. Yeah, I know. But he made it, and they won.
Yeah.
And to me, I don't know a quarterback who is more dependent on one receiver than Aaron is.